gain about 3.12% for today, which is also impressive. Also, the inflation data for the month of June also was released to the market today again, and also we saw another slide down by 8 points, which is good. Because that means for the 3 consecutive months, we are seeing inflation slowing down. It closed around 17.78, which is also good for me. It's a good one, in the right direction. But I believe that investors are still looking to the outcome of MPC meeting that's going to hold on 26th and 27th of this month. That means after the holiday next week, they are looking forward to an MPC meeting that will give direction where the economy will be going. For me, there's no cause for alarm, and the results are always giving us insight. Economic data are also becoming positive, but we want to see where the monetary policy are going.
Ambrose, let me come to you now. Between the month of June and now that we're in July, how would you compare the two markets? Where will you place it, month on month?
No, we can't do month on month, but the month of July is still halfway. Today is just 16. We only say what is the activities in the month of June and July. For me, at the middle of the month of July, we're already, in any season month. We're seeing numbers, trickling in gradually to the market. For me, this is a month that investors want to look at how the company that have invested, how they have performed for the past, 3 months that ended in June, which I said last program. For me, the month of July should be a month that should close positive. But in the history of the Nigerian market, just in the last 2 years, we see that there's a little activity in the month of July. Before July is always a flat market. But for me, seeing the earnings coming up, and these earnings that we have seen so far are impressive, it's likely that the month of July will close positive if numbers we're expecting also remain in this direction of the ones we have saw so far, like the one we have seen so far.
Ambrose, please, I want to ask you finally, please, what do you advise stock people who now wants to invest, as investors, or what do you advise them to look at for this week, the week ended, and also what they are actually to expect for the week coming?
Actually, for the week that just finished, that ended today, it was a mixed market, which I said initially at the beginning of this program. The market was up, down. We see market, kind of side trending. That means market was waiting for, a positive information, waiting for a trigger, and these triggers are coming gradually. And these triggers are one, the corporate action and the economic data, and two came, yesterday and today. We saw the corporate earnings from United Capital. Today we saw also the inflation data for the month of June. It tells you that these are what the market wants to feed on. But the market is also looking at the outcome of the MPC meeting that is coming up after this, after next week, after the holiday. I think it's holding on the 26th and 27th of July. That is where we know where we're going. But for me, after seeing the market, the economic performance so far, that the economy is still on a weak recovery, we don't see the monetary policy or monetary authority adjusting anything for now, because the market, the recovery is still very fragile, very, very fragile for them to be done on it. For me, I think it's good that we keep the interest rate the way it is to watch the trend for the next another 2 months before any adjustment can come aboard. But for me, the numbers are okay. The ones that have come, I can't say all, but the two that have new the market, they are impressive. And this is what I can say. One is from investment banking, which is United Capital. The other one is from mortgage bank. You can see that these numbers are impressive. Give you an insight what you expect from the banking itself, the sector itself, and other sectors like the industrial, the consumer, the telecom, and other stuff. And I said it earlier, I will still say it again, that because we are in 2021, we expect that the result of 2021 should be better than that of what 2020, because of what we saw in that year of recession and at the same time the COVID-19. But this time, we're already in a recovery. Anybody that's coming to the market at this point, you have one, I would say, before you enter the market, you need to have knowledge. Then go for knowledge. That's the first thing. Understand what you want to go into. No business that you want to do that you won't do some studies. If you want to come into equity trading, you want to invest, whether you're a trader or investor, understand the terrain where you are coming in. For those that are coming for the first time, but for those that are in the market already, if you really want to up your game, you also need to want to go for education, go for trainings and courses that will kind of add more information, and also where you can get the right people that also help you to guide you by picking the right stock for you, or guide you what to do. That is what you want, but you must have interest first in the market. So, I mean, you must also understand the sector you are looking at or the company you are entering. Understand the business model and at the same time the nature of their services or goods. These are what you should know basically if you are coming to the market. And that's why in Invest Data we are having a kind of a comprehensive material for those that want to do really stock business. If you want to even leave your business to do stock business, you need to understand some things before you jump out from your business to that. Even those that are coming in new, even those that are there already, you want to up your game, you need to also understand how this market operates, because there is strategy in anything. You can't just play the market because others are in the market. Once you have a strategy to play the market, you will always smile. It is not the number of degrees you have that determine how far you go in the market. It is not the kind of how low you are in the economy or in the status that make It is about understanding the concept of the market, how the market operates. And if you understand that concept and you key into it, you will only make a key at any time in the market. That's why I always tell you that for you to be a successful trader or investor, you must have knowledge at the best. You must have experience at the best so that you can easily flow with the market. And that will start from a day with interest from one day.
So the knowledge is quite necessary at this moment. Knowledge of how to know what the market is about to do and what the market is going through.
Exactly. You have to have information. Knowledge is key. Yeah. Knowledge is key. And that is why for me, at any time, even though you are entering now or you are in the market before, look for knowledge. For now that we are already at the third quarter of the year, we are just seeing the first quarter, the half-year result, then looking forward also to third quarter result, to the 9 months. For me, investors should use these numbers to also to take their position. As you're already there, as market react to the numbers, you can take profit. But if you want to take position against the end of the year, these numbers that are coming will give you an insight how to take position for the end of the year. For me, stock like United Capital that don't release the results yesterday, looking at that number, a company that is trading below 8 naira, having any per share of 51, 52 kobo for the second half of the year, you can easily know that at the end of the year, that is being equal, should expect 120 kobo or 110 from this company as a full year earnings, and possibility of paying you 80 kobo or even more than is there. And if the company is paying you 80 kobo, the price should not be less than 8 naira.
Ambrose, I want to say thank you for your analysis at this moment. We would have taken it longer than this, but we do not have that time. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Yeah, thank you for your opportunity. Yeah.
All right. Yes, and that is Ambrose Omodion, a stock exchange analyst who knows so much about the stock market. And he's telling you there that knowledge is a key to knowing what the stock market is all about. Well, on that note, that is how I say it's a wrap on the program today. I'm George Waduze, and I'll see you some other time.